Welcome to today's video, where we dive deep into the exciting world of rare and valuable coins from the United States of America. If you've ever wondered which coins in your pocket change or collection could actually be worth much more than face value, then you're in the right place. In this video, we're going to uncover the most valuable top 6 American rare coins that collectors are chasing today. These include the legendary 1943 steel wheat penny, the iconic Monticello Jefferson Nickel, the fascinating Susan B. Anthony Dollar, the historic Washington Quarter, the golden Sacagawea Dollar, and the always admired Kennedy half dollar. Each of these coins has a rich history, unique features, rarity that sets them apart, and strong demand in today's collector market. By the end of this video, you'll have a complete understanding of why these coins are considered treasures and why their values in dollars are soaring in today's marketplace. Let's get started. First up, the 1943 wheat penny without a mint mark in its special color shade condition. This is not just a coin, it is a piece of American history, a symbol of wartime innovation, and today one of the most desirable treasures for serious collectors. By the end of this video, you'll understand why this penny is so unique, why collectors chase after it with such passion, and what its real market value looks like today in the ever-competitive action market where rare coins are fetching record-breaking prices. Let's begin with a bit of history and background. The year was 1943, a time when the world was at war. The United States was fully engaged in World War II, and every resource was being redirected to support the war effort. Copper, the metal traditionally used for the Lincoln wheat penny, was in high demand for ammunition and other military equipment. To save copper for the war, the U.S. Mint made a bold decision and struck the 1943 pennies in steel, coating them with zinc to prevent rusting. This change created one of the most iconic chapters in American coinage history. While millions of steel cents were produced, some stood out due to their extraordinary condition, unique coloration, and the fact that not all were struck with equal quality. Among them, the 1943 wheat penny without a mint mark has become legendary, especially when found in rare and eye-catching color shade condition. Now let's move into what makes this coin so unique. The 1943 wheat penny without mint mark was minted in Philadelphia, and what sets it apart is its appearance. Many of these coins were prone to wear, rust, and discoloration because of the steel composition. However, when one of these coins survives with a stunning, distinct color shade, whether it appears darker, brighter, or with a striking surface luster, it instantly becomes a centerpiece of any collection. The coin carries Abraham Lincoln's portrait on the obverse and the classic wheat stalk design on the reverse, which makes it not only historically meaningful but visually appealing. Collectors who discover a 1943 penny with a rare color shade condition understand they are holding something that very few others in the world will ever see in such pristine and unique form. The rarity and condition of these coins are the driving force behind their massive collector demand. Most 1943 pennies have circulated heavily, losing their luster and showing signs of age. But when a coin emerges in exceptional condition, especially with an unusual and desirable shade of color, it skyrockets in desirability. Collectors worldwide understand that these pieces do not surface often, and when they do, competition is fierce. In today's numismatic market, rarity is everything, and the 1943 wheat penny without mint mark in color shade condition is considered a true gem that sparks bidding wars and record sales. Unlike common coins that can be found in jars or pocket change, this piece is regarded as a rarity that only a select few can own. Its scarcity and premium condition ensures that it remains at the top of many collectors' wish lists. Now let's focus on the current market value in dollars. In today's action market, rare coins are commanding prices that reflect their historical importance and collector demand, and the 1943 wheat penny without mint mark in its unique color shade condition is no exception. Depending on its grade and overall appearance, values can start in the $800,000 and climb quickly into the million. Well-preserved examples with beautiful and distinctive shades have been known to fetch remarkable sums, with high-end specimens reaching auction prices of $10,000 or more. This is not just a coin, it is an investment, a piece of history that grows in value year after year as collectors compete to secure the finest examples. The strong demand and limited supply guarantee that this coin's market value will remain high, making it one of the standout opportunities for collectors who understand the significance of this wartime issue. For collectors looking to own or invest in this treasure, there are a few essential tips. Always look for originality in the coin, as untouched surfaces with natural coloration are prized above all. Certification from a trusted grading service is an added layer of assurance, ensuring that the coin's authenticity and condition are properly recognized in the market. Pay attention to the coin's luster and shade, as these visual elements make the difference between a common steel cent and a world-class collectible. Networking with reputable dealers, participating in top auctions, and staying updated with market trends are all part of a successful collector's journey. Owning a 1943 wheat penny without mint mark in unique color shade condition is not just about holding a coin, it's about holding a legacy and a symbol of victory during one of the most important periods of American history. In conclusion, the 1943 wheat penny without mint mark in color shade condition is one of the most valuable and sought-after coins of its era. From its historical roots in World War II to its remarkable survival in rare and distinctive shades, it represents the perfect blend of history, artistry, and rarity. Collectors recognize it as a crown jewel in the world of Lincoln cents, and its consistently high demand in today's action market proves that this is not just a coin, it is a treasure with lasting value. For anyone passionate about numismatics, this penny is a reminder of why we collect, the thrill of discovery, the appreciation of history, and the joy of owning something truly rare and extraordinary. Next up, this is the Monticello Jefferson Nickel 5 cents from the year 1969. Proudly bearing the S mint mark. What makes this coin truly stand out is not only its unique history and minting background but also the special features it carries, its damaged yet fascinating surface, the unusual color shade condition, and its growing reputation as a rare and highly demanded treasure in today's coin market. If you've been searching for knowledge about one of the most intriguing Jefferson nickels ever produced, then you've come to the right place to understand the importance of the 1969 Jefferson nickel. We first need to take a step back into history. The Jefferson Nickel series began in 1938, replacing the Buffalo nickel, and it has remained one of the longest-running designs in United States coinage. The obverse features the portrait of Thomas Jefferson, the third president of the United States, while the reverse showcases his iconic home, Monticello. By 1969, the San Francisco Mint, marked with the letter S, was producing proof coins and circulation coins that stood out for their quality and craftsmanship. Yet among these mintages, a few pieces developed unique surface appearances, coins with striking color shades, irregular finishes, or light damage that actually enhanced their collectability rather than reduced it. That is where the 1969 nickel we are discussing today becomes truly special. The 1969 Monticello nickel is more than just another 5-cent piece from history. It has unique features that demand closer attention. Many of these coins display unusual toning or color shading due to the way they have aged over time, with some showing darker shades, rainbow-like hues, or even blackish tones that collectors prize. While traditional damage on coins lowers their value, in the case of certain rare nickels like this one, the combination of wear, patina, and unusual shade creates a one-of-a-kind collectible that simply cannot be duplicated. No two coins will ever look exactly alike, and that individuality is what drives collectors to chase them. Rarity is always at the heart of coin collecting, and the 1969 Jefferson nickel with damage and color shade condition is no exception. Even though millions of Jefferson nickels were minted in the late 1960s, finding one that not only carries the San Francisco mint mark but also has such rare surface characteristics makes it an exceptional discovery. Collectors are always searching for coins that stand apart, and when a piece like this surfaces, it instantly gains attention. Over the years, these coins have grown scarcer in circulation, and the surviving examples in collectible condition have become highly sought after. Each year, fewer of these coins remain in the open market, and the demand only continues to climb. Now let's turn to the most exciting part for many viewers, the current market value of the 1969 Monticello nickel. In today's action-packed coin market, demand for rare Jefferson nickels is climbing to new heights. While standard examples of the 1969 nickel can be valued at a modest price, the rare versions with color shade variations, toning, and distinct damage patterns have been selling for far more than expected. Collectors are willing to pay premium amounts, sometimes in the $450,000, depending on the condition, the rarity of the shade, and the overall eye appeal. Some auction records have even shown extraordinary prices for unique specimens, proving that this coin has a very strong presence in the rare coin marketplace of 2025 for collectors who are either just starting out or already experienced in the world of numismatics. The 1969 Jefferson nickel represents an incredible opportunity. If you come across one of these coins, even in circulated condition, it is worth setting aside. The color shading, the mint mark, and the individuality of the coin can make it a centerpiece of your collection. Collectors should always handle these coins carefully, preserve them in proper coin holders to avoid further damage, and consider getting them evaluated or graded by a professional service to authenticate their uniqueness and maximize their market value. The best tip for collectors interested in this coin is to never underestimate the importance of unusual features. While some may overlook a coin with damage or discoloration, experienced collectors know that these are exactly the details that can transform an ordinary nickel into a prized rarity. Keeping your eye open at coin shows, estate sales, or even pocket change can lead to discoveries like the 1969 with a rare color shade. This is why demand is growing so quickly, because collectors worldwide are realizing that these coins are not just pieces of metal, but unique works of art created by time, history, and chance. In conclusion, the Monticello Jefferson Nickel 5 cents from 1969 with the San Francisco Mint mark, carrying its damaged yet extraordinary color shade condition, is truly a rare and highly valuable piece in today's market. Its history ties back to America's proud coinage tradition. Its unique features make it stand out from all other nickels, its rarity drives collector excitement, and its market value proves just how important this coin has become in 2025. If you are fortunate enough to own one of these coins, treasure it, because its demand and value are only set to rise in the future. Next up, the Washington quarter dollar from 1966 without a mint mark. This isn't just any ordinary quarter, this is a coin that has stood the test of time, survived the years in excellent condition, and today commands an impressive presence in the collector's market. If you are passionate about rare coins and want to learn why this quarter is such a prized treasure, then stay tuned because we are going to cover everything you need to know, from the history and background, to the unique features, to its rarity, and finally, its booming market value today in dollars. We'll walk through the complete journey of this special piece of American currency. The Washington quarter dollar has a story that stretches back to the early 1930s, when it was introduced to commemorate the 200th anniversary of George Washington's birth. Since then, the quarter has become one of the most recognizable coins in the United States, carrying both patriotic significance and a strong place in daily commerce. But the mid-1960s were a turning point in American coinage history. The nation was facing a silver shortage, and this caused major changes in the way coins were minted. The 1966 quarter marks a critical moment in that history, because it was part of the first wave of quarters struck without any silver content. Instead, these coins were minted with a copper-nickel clad composition, making them a symbol of change and adaptation in American currency. That background alone makes the 1966 Washington quarter dollar a piece of living history now. What sets the 1966 quarter apart is that it carries no mint mark. In fact, during 1965, 1966, and 1967, the U.S. Mint made a bold decision to eliminate mint marks entirely. This was done intentionally to discourage coin hoarding and speculation during the transition from silver coins to clad coins. Collectors at the time were eager to snatch up coins from certain mints, so the mint removed identifying marks to ensure coins circulated evenly. This gives the 1966 Washington quarter a distinct identity. It is one of the few modern quarters produced without any mint mark, making it stand out in this series. Its plain surface where the mint mark would normally appear becomes a unique feature that seasoned collectors recognize and admire. When we talk about rarity, condition is everything. A 1966 Washington quarter in excellent condition, often referred to as mint state or near mint, is not only a visual delight but also a symbol of value. Over the decades, most quarters have gone through extensive circulation, gathering scratches, wear, and tear from millions of hands and thousands of transactions. To find a coin from 1966 that still holds its original shine, sharp details, and clean fields is truly remarkable. Such coins are extremely scarce, and it is this rarity and high-grade condition that makes them highly desirable in the collecting community. Each pristine quarter from this era represents a survivor, a rare gem among countless worn pieces. Collectors demand coins that are both historically important and visually appealing, and the 1966 quarter checks both boxes. Its excellent condition makes it a showcase piece, one that can anchor a collection or even be the star of a coin display. The demand for high-grade clad quarters has surged in recent years, as more collectors and investors recognize their scarcity and their potential as a long-term store of value. The Washington quarter series as a whole is popular, but coins like the 1966 quarter without a mint mark, preserved in superb condition, are at the very top of that demand curve. And now let's talk about what really excites collectors, the market value in today's active auction scene. The 1966 Washington quarter in excellent condition has become a hot commodity. Prices are climbing steadily, with collectors competing for the best preserved examples. Depending on the grading, this coin can fetch values ranging from $300,000 for lightly circulated examples all the way into the $700,000 for top-graded specimens certified by leading grading services. Market reports from recent auctions have shown that collectors are willing to pay premium prices to secure these coins, especially when they have full detail and eye appeal. This makes the 1966 quarter not just a collectible, but an investment. Its value continues to grow as more collectors enter the hobby and as demand pushes higher for collectors looking to add this coin to their collection. There are some important tips to keep in mind. Always focus on condition first. Look for coins that retain sharp details, such as the lines in Washington's hair and the feathers on the eagle's wings on the reverse. A strong strike, minimal contact marks, and bright luster are the qualities that set a coin apart in the marketplace. Another tip is to consider professional grading, as certified coins provide authenticity, grading accuracy, and greater appeal to future buyers. Finally, stay active in auctions and coin shows, because opportunities to find these rare coins in excellent condition are limited, and competition is fierce. In conclusion, the 1966 Washington quarter dollar without a mint mark is far more than just 25 cents. It is a historical artifact, a symbol of America's mid-century changes in coinage, and a rare collectible that continues to rise in both demand and value. Its unique features, combined with its scarcity and excellent condition, make it one of the shining stars in the world of numismatics. If you are a collector, an investor, or simply someone who loves American history, this coin represents an opportunity to own something truly special. Next up, we are talking about the Sacagawea gold-plated $1 coin from 2001 with a P mint mark, in extra fine condition. This coin isn't just a piece of currency, it is a shining example of history, artistry, and collector value all wrapped into one. By the end of this video, you'll understand why this coin stands out, why it is so highly demanded in today's collector market, and how its value has continued to rise to new heights. So sit back, relax, and let's explore this remarkable piece of American numismatic treasure. To start off, let's take a look at the history and background of the Sacagawea dollar. First introduced in the year 2000 by the United States Mint, the coin was designed to replace the Susan B. Anthony dollar and to breathe new life into the dollar coin program. Unlike its predecessor, the Sacagawea coin was given a unique golden appearance thanks to its manganese brass alloy composition, which gave it a brilliant, eye-catching shine. On the obverse, or front side, we see the image of Sacagawea, the famous Shoshone woman who guided the Lewis and Clark expedition, carrying her infant son Jean-Baptiste on her back. This powerful imagery symbolizes courage, guidance, and leadership, making the coin not just currency but a representation of American history and heritage. The reverse side, designed by Thomas D. Rogers, Sr., features a majestic soaring eagle surrounded by 17 stars, symbolizing the States of the Union at the time of the Lewis and Clark expedition. Every detail of this coin was thoughtfully created, making it a standout among modern U.S. coinage now. While the Sacagawea series itself holds a special place in U.S. numismatic history, the 2001 edition with the P mint mark is particularly significant. The P mint mark, located on the obverse of the coin, indicates that it was struck at the Philadelphia Mint. This detail is important because collectors always take note of where coins were produced, and Philadelphia is known for striking some of the highest quality examples in circulation. The 2001 release continued the momentum of the Sacagawea series, but as time passed, fewer of these coins were seen in daily use, especially in higher grade conditions like extra fine. This makes surviving examples in such quality even more desirable and far more difficult to find today. When we talk about unique features, the Sacagawea gold-plated dollar truly shines. Unlike many coins that lose their brilliance after years of circulation, the golden tone of this coin remains vibrant and distinct, giving it a premium look that appeals to collectors. Its smooth edge, detailed strike, and striking combination of historical portrait and eagle reverse set it apart from typical U.S. currency. In extra fine condition, you'll notice the sharpness of Sacagawea's features, the clarity of the eagle's feathers, and the preservation of fine details that often fade on lower grade coins. Every feature stands out boldly, giving this coin both aesthetic and collectible appeal. Now, let's talk about rarity and condition. Coins are always valued based on how scarce they are in the marketplace, and how well they have survived the test of time. The Sacagawea $1 coin from 2001 with the P mint mark may have been struck in large numbers initially, but finding one today in extra fine condition is becoming increasingly rare. The majority of these coins were either heavily circulated, stored away in bags where they accumulated scratches, or simply lost to time. Collectors know that condition is everything, and when a coin like this appears in extra fine condition, with minimal wear, sharp design details, and bright surfaces, it immediately commands attention. The combination of the 2001 date, the Philadelphia Mint mark, and the extra fine grade makes this coin stand out as a rare prize in the world of coin collecting. This leads us to one of the most exciting aspects of today's video, the current market value of the Sacagawea gold-plated $1 coin from 2001 with the P mint mark. In today's market, demand for rare and high-quality coins is at an all-time high. Collectors and investors are actively seeking these pieces, knowing that their historical significance and condition make them both valuable and increasingly harder to obtain. While lower-grade examples may only bring a modest return, coins like this in extra fine condition are commanding significantly higher prices. In fact, in recent auctions and private sales, we are seeing this coin valued in the range $670,000 to even higher depending on the buyer, with trends showing strong upward momentum. As time passes, fewer extra fine examples are available, which means the value is only projected to climb higher in the coming years. For collectors who recognize opportunity, this is a must-have coin that represents both beauty and financial potential now. For those who are looking to collect or even invest in the Sacagawea Dollar, there are a few tips that can make a big difference. Always pay close attention to the condition of the coin. Look for sharp details in Sacagawea's facial features, a clear strike in the eagle's wings, and as little wear as possible on the high points. Extra fine condition means the coin still shows most of its original detail with only light circulation marks, making it far more desirable than well-worn examples. Secondly, verify the mint mark. The P mark on the obverse is a critical detail that confirms its Philadelphia origin, and collectors specifically seek out these coins for their quality. Finally, handle your coin with care, store it in a protective holder to maintain its condition, because once damage occurs, the value can never be fully regained. By following these steps, you can ensure that your coin maintains its rarity and market demand. As we begin to conclude this deep dive into the Sacagawea gold-plated $1 coin from 2001 with a P mint mark, it's clear that this is not just another piece of change. It is a coin that represents history, artistry, and enduring value. Its golden shine, its tribute to Sacagawea and her vital role in American history, and its rarity and extra fine condition all come together to make it one of the most sought-after coins in the collector marketplace today. For collectors, it offers a chance to own a piece of history while holding an asset that is only increasing in value. For investors, it represents an opportunity to benefit from rising demand in the numismatic world. Next up, we are going to uncover the story of the 1979 Susan B. Anthony $1 coin, specifically the highly desirable version with the Philadelphia P mint mark in uncirculated condition. Collectors across the world know this coin not only as a historic milestone in U.S. currency but also as a highly sought-after collectible that continues to shine in today's numismatic market. If you're a coin enthusiast, an investor, or simply someone who loves history wrapped in precious metal, this video is for you. Let's begin with the history and background of the Susan B. Anthony dollar. First released in 1979, this coin marked an incredible moment in U.S. history as it was the very first circulating coin to feature a real woman from American history. Susan B. Anthony, the fearless leader who fought tirelessly for women's suffrage, became the face of this coin, and in doing so, she symbolized progress, equality, and national pride. The coin was minted during a time when America wanted to modernize its currency system, replacing the bulky Eisenhower dollar with a smaller, more convenient coin. The decision to honor Anthony was groundbreaking and immediately set this coin apart from all others in U.S. history. Now, let's talk about the unique features of this coin. The obverse proudly displays Susan B. Anthony's portrait, surrounded by 13 stars representing the original colonies, with the mint mark P clearly standing out as a symbol of its origin from the Philadelphia Mint. On the reverse, we see the majestic American eagle landing on the moon, a tribute to the Apollo 11 mission, which not only connects this coin to American history but also to one of the greatest achievements of mankind. This design combination makes the coin a beautiful blend of history, patriotism, and progress. In uncirculated condition, the details of Anthony's portrait and the eagle's feathers are crisp and sharp, the luster glimmers, and the overall look of the coin is nothing short of spectacular. Collectors always ask what makes this coin so special, and the answer lies in its rarity and condition. While millions of Susan B. Anthony dollars were produced, very few survived in pristine, uncirculated condition with their full mint brilliance intact. Most of these coins entered circulation, quickly losing their sharp details and bright finish. But when you find one in uncirculated condition with a strong strike and the original mint shine, it becomes an item of true numismatic importance. Add to that the Philadelphia P mint mark, which has always attracted attention among collectors, and you have a coin that sits high on the list of must-have treasures. Now comes the part every collector loves to hear about: the current market value of this rare piece. In today's active coin market, the 1979 Susan B. Anthony dollar with the P mint mark in uncirculated condition is in high demand, commanding strong prices. Depending on the specific grade and eye appeal, these coins can fetch anywhere from $500,000, with particularly flawless examples certified by top grading companies reaching even higher values. The key here is that collectors and investors recognize the historical importance, the rarity of the condition, and the appeal of owning a coin that marked such an important cultural milestone in America. With coin auctions and private sales showing consistent growth and interest, the value of this coin is steadily rising, making it not only a collector's pride but also a smart investment for the future. For collectors looking to add this coin to their portfolio, there are a few important tips to keep in mind. First, always look for coins in the best possible condition. Sharp details, brilliant luster, and no signs of wear are critical. Second, if you are serious about value, consider coins that have been professionally graded and encapsulated, as this adds both trust and long-term market appeal. Third, keep an eye on auctions and reputable dealers, because as demand continues to grow, competition for uncirculated 1979p Susan B. Anthony dollars is only going to get stronger. Finally, remember that this coin represents not just money, but history, art, and the story of one of America's greatest figures. So enjoy the process of collecting, knowing you are holding a true piece of heritage in your hands. In conclusion, the 1979 Susan B. Anthony $1 coin with the P mint mark in uncirculated condition is much more than just a coin. It is a symbol of American progress, a celebration of a fearless woman who changed history, and a shining example of collectible value in today's market. With its unique design, its scarcity and pristine condition, and its strong demand among collectors, it remains one of the standout treasures in modern U.S. coinage. Whether you're collecting for passion, history, or investment, this coin offers it all, a true gem that belongs in every serious collection. Next up, the Kennedy $1/2 from 1985, minted in Philadelphia with the famous P mint mark. This coin is more than just 50 cents of currency. It is a symbol of history, a tribute to one of America's most iconic leaders, and a collector's treasure that continues to rise in demand and value. By the end of this video, you will have a complete understanding of why the 1985 Kennedy $1/2 in very good condition is considered a rare gem, why collectors seek it out in today's market, and how its current dollar value reflects both its historic importance and its strong appeal. The Kennedy $1/2 was first issued in 1964, just months after the tragic assassination of President John F. Kennedy. Americans wanted to honor their fallen leader, and what better way than to place his profile on a coin that would circulate in millions of hands? The $1/2 was chosen because it was large enough to carry his portrait with dignity and prominence, and since its release, it became one of the most beloved and recognized coins in American history. By 1985, the Kennedy $1/2 was already over 2 decades old, but its importance had not faded. It continued to be struck at the Philadelphia Mint, with the P mint mark making it especially desirable for collectors who track mint varieties and historical production details. Now let's talk about the unique features of this coin. The obverse side proudly carries the profile of President John F. Kennedy, facing left, with the word Liberty arched across the top and the year 1985 minted below. The details in his hair, his strong facial features, and the smooth curves of the design give the coin a timeless appeal. On the reverse side, we see the presidential coat of arms, the majestic bald eagle holding an olive branch in one claw and arrows in the other, symbolizing America's desire for peace but readiness for defense. Surrounding the eagle is a ring of 50 stars, representing all states of the Union, along with the powerful words United States of America and $1/2. What makes the 1985 Kennedy $1/2 particularly unique is not just its design, but the fact that surviving coins in very good condition from this year are now increasingly hard to find in circulation, elevating them to the level of rarity. When we discuss rarity and condition, it becomes clear why this coin is in such high demand. Many coins from 1985 circulated heavily and picked up scratches, dents, and wear over the years. However, when you come across a Kennedy $1/2 from this year that has survived in very good condition, with its features still sharp and its surfaces relatively clean, you are holding on to something that collectors will eagerly compete for. The P mint mark adds even more character because it ties the coin to the Philadelphia Mint's rich tradition of producing some of the most collected coins in American history. Very good condition means that despite being a coin from everyday circulation, it still maintains eye appeal and collectible quality, which sets it apart from ordinary worn pieces. This makes it a coin that is not just historic but also a legitimate rarity in the modern numismatic world. Now we arrive at one of the most exciting parts of today's video, the current market value in dollars. The 1985 Kennedy $1/2 with the P mint mark in very good condition has been steadily climbing in value as collectors realize how scarce they are becoming. While its face value remains 50 cents, its collector value far surpasses that. In today's active coin market, these coins can attract strong prices depending on their preservation, luster, and demand at the time of sale. With silver tones, rarity appeal, and a growing collector base that spans across the United States and internationally, this coin often sells at values many times higher than its face worth. In fact, the action in the market today shows that buyers are willing to pay competitive amounts for these coins, sometimes surprising even experienced dealers. This demonstrates how valuable the 1985 Kennedy half-dollar with the P Mint mark has become in today's market and why holding onto such a piece is truly like holding a piece of treasure for collectors who are interested in acquiring or preserving this coin. There are some key tips to consider. First, always look for coins in the best possible condition, because surface details and clarity make a big difference in the price. Store your coins in protective holders or albums to prevent further wear, scratches, or tarnishing, as condition is king when it comes to rare half-dollars. Keep an eye on trusted auction sites, coin shows, and reputable dealers where genuine coins of this type are bought and sold regularly. And remember, coins like the 1985 Kennedy half-dollar with the P Mint mark are not only financial investments, they are also pieces of history that grow more meaningful with time. Each one carries the story of an era when President Kennedy's memory was still very fresh in the hearts of the American people, and this emotional value adds yet another layer to its importance as we move toward the conclusion. It's important to emphasize just how significant this coin is. The 1985 Kennedy half-dollar with the P Mint mark in very good condition is more than just a 50-cent piece. It is a collector's prize, a historic token, and a symbol of rising value in today's numismatic market. Its unique design, limited survival in high condition, and ever-growing demand make it one of the coins that every serious collector should consider adding to their collection. The fact that it continues to increase in market value year after year is proof of its strength and desirability. Owning this coin means you are part of a legacy, one that connects you to American history, to President Kennedy's enduring memory, and to the vibrant community of collectors worldwide who recognize the rarity and worth of this special half-dollar. Thank you so much for watching today's video. I hope this journey through the history, features, rarity, and market value of the 1985 Kennedy half-dollar with the P Mint mark has been inspiring and educational for you. If you enjoyed this video and want to learn more about rare coins, collector tips, and the stories behind some of the most valuable pieces in the world, make sure to subscribe to the channel, give this video a like, and share it with fellow coin enthusiasts. Your support helps us bring more content to passionate collectors like yourself. Until next time, happy collecting!